Hello, my name is Chungyun Kim, and the study on the adaptation process of multicultural married migrant women's universal life culture based on grounded theory is my topic here. This is my research paper's overview. Recently, cases of multicultural married migrant women going to college for professional career activities and self-development in Korea are steadily increasing. Therefore, it is necessary to explore the nature of fundamental light changes and their meaning obtained as a result of learning during the process of adapting to college life culture through acquiring a bachelor's degree rather than focusing only on short-term employment support and human resource development. Accordingly, in this study, an in-depth analysis based on the grounded theory was conducted using one-to-one and face-to-face interview data related to the process of adaptation to college life and culture with 10 multicultural marriage migrant women participating in higher education. As a result of the study, a total of 68 concepts, 26 subcategories, and 12 categories were derived. And in addition, a learning experience process model that changes into 4 stages of anxiety stage, challenge stage, adaptation stage, and transition stage, and a core category called transitional learning experience process through participation in higher education were found. It was found that the research participants were adapting to college life and culture while experiencing traditional learning through challenges and efforts, while escaping from the anxiety of realistic life and entering college through higher education. These results suggest that multicultural marriage migrant women can be basic data to provide qualitative support in terms of higher education so that they can live a life while playing a professional role in Korean society through higher education. And also, for research articles, abstracts should give a pertinent overview of the work. This is my research paper's introduction. Multiculturalism implicitly reflects the new social trend and phenomenon in Korea. In other words, it is establishing itself as an everyday term, referring to the increasing number of international marriages, married migrant women through immigration to Korea, and multicultural families. In particular, since the early 2000s, foreign marriage immigrants, migrant workers, and North Korean factors have entered the country rapidly, leading to a rapid entry into a multicultural society. In 2018, there were 150,000 multicultural families, with women accounting for the absolute majority at 83.2%, followed by Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese, and Filipinos, with the most nationalities from Southeast Asia, and the nationality is gradually becoming more diverse. And although the proportion of multicultural marriage migrant women is gradually increasing, the scope of educational support and related research for them has been very limited, such as the Korean language curriculum, liberal arts course exclusively for foreigners, a mentoring program operation, and has mainly focused on elementary and secondary education. This kind of was mainly conducted for this purpose. A small number of studies on higher education have been conducted on foreign students, and research conducted by this researcher on foreigners residing in Korea was a study on foreign students in the higher education. Research question is like this. Rather than focusing only on short-term employment support and human resource development, it is necessary to explore the nature of fundamental life changes and their meaning obtained as a result of learning during the process of adapting to college life, and culture through acquiring a bachelor's degree. Accordingly, the goal of this study is to conduct an in-depth analysis based on grounded theory using one-to-one face-to-face interview data related to the college life and the culture adaptation process of 10 multicultural marriage migrant women participating in higher education. This is my research paper's subject. Participants in the study were selected who satisfied the following conditions in order to secure the quality level of the study. That is to say, first, as a marriage migrant woman who was born in a country other than Korea and entered Korea through marriage and has one or more children, is married, and also is studying at a university at the same time. Second, she must be a subject who has experienced a college life and culture for more than 4 semesters while attending a broadcasting and communication university or cyber university. Then, depending on the appropriate aptness and sufficiency for collecting research data using the standard sampling method and snowball sampling, which can represent individuals who have experienced the phenomenon, until data are saturated. This was done by continuously determining the number of study participants. Subjects is like this. All of them are 10 people, and age is from in their 20s to 40s. And the major is very various like this: counseling, welfare system, Korean language education, children's education, and juvenile education, and so on. Research result is like this. First, There is a lack of dedicated department for multicultural married immigrant women who experience discrimination due to their academic background in a Korean society before entering university. And when they want to enter university, in the process of obtaining and making inquiries about related information, such as preparation of admission documents, department information, and college life. In addition, in the situation where documents translated into multiple languages are not properly prepared, students experience various difficulties in adapting at the beginning of college life. Second, even after entering college, they face difficulties related to basic academic affairs, such as academic affairs, schedules, academic terminology, academic information of academic support at the university, such as taking exams, writing reports, participating in group activities such as scholarships, mentoring, and tutoring, interacting with seniors and juniors, and using facilities, etc. In addition, they have a strong internal motivation to pursue professional career activities through obtaining a bachelor's degree through higher education. But on the other hand, they have a dual attitude, showing passiveness about dropping out of college life while facing various difficulties. Third, as they gradually feel the fundamental pleasure of various learning activities and academic research, they have joy and positive expectations, and as the relationship between seniors and juniors gradually improves, they take up self-directed challenges toward a new life and marriage. Migrant women are successful in a college life culture. Fourth, in the process of adapting to college life and culture, students face various difficulties and problems, but as they develop their learning and career competencies, they make continuous and active challenges and efforts, resulting in self-reflection and integration. Fifth, through the process of adapting to college life and culture, multicultural married immigrant women have expectations for professional vocational activities, develop academic self-efficacy, and face an independent life transition while expecting a second life in Korea. Research results is like this. This figure have 7 columns, and result has this kind of things. Conclusion and discussion. First, it is necessary to actively support policies related to easier entry into higher education for multicultural marriage migrant women. This recognizes the potential of learners from multicultural backgrounds and enables them to be developed as new key human resources in Korean society. And furthermore, their children also create a new talent pool that can play a major role in Korean society. An active policy to create and implement. Second, continuous management and support for multicultural married migrant women receiving higher education should be strengthened. It is not just a short-term employment, education, or training, but various social supports should be provided so that they can be active in a stable and professional field in a Korean society. Third, career and employment support is needed for multicultural married immigrant women who have achieved a change in their lives while actively adapting to the universal life culture. This is because obtaining a bachelor's degree after completing a higher education, such as a university, and it means that there is a high level of competence to solve and deal with various problems beyond simply completing the regular curriculum. Therefore, it is necessary to prepare a system that can develop as an important human resource in a Korean society by linking jobs that enable people to advance into Korean society with professional skills and competences, or linking them with local community, organizations, or companies. So this research papers is about multicultural married immigrant women's adaptation in the university culture based on the qualitative research method. So this kind of research result can be a good material and basic data to improve their life in a Korean society. Thank you for listening.